sperm from outer space.
Giant sperm from outer space. The look on her face.
The look on her face.
It's important. Face is the important word in this sentence.
When I get too close, I'ma touch that subject. I could read your body, enough said. Quit all that yapping, need less talk and a little more action. Yeah.
What's going on, folks? Nothing better to do. I'm Blockzilla. You're watching the No Judgment Zone, and today I have a special guest with me, the Man Kid Inc.
Yeah.
What's going on, sir?
Chilling, man. I'm out here.
Couple weeks for the album drops.
Couple weeks, too, literally,
Yeah.
I feel like, right? Yeah, it's close.
What is this preparation like for you? Now you got to go through promo and stuff.
Right.
You submitted it to the label.
For me right now, I definitely submitted to the label a while ago. I feel like, for me, the album is not necessarily old. It's still songs, certain songs that are old to me and certain songs that are still brand new to me. I feel like, I'm always somebody who works to the last second, you know what I'm saying, until they cut me off and say it's no more time. So, with that, I'm excited to see what happens. It feels like 2 weeks from now is closer than I expected. I'm still trying to not pay attention to it and just wait. I'm probably like the day before, I'm gonna be like, yo, album comes out tonight. But the thing is too, I think, with me, I'm somebody who strives overseas too. So my album comes out overseas a lot sometimes before it comes in the States, so it gets leaked. So I'm kind of looking forward to what my leak day is too.
How does that make you feel as an artist? Like, you make a little bit of money off the album, right? And then they leak this shit and people downloading it for free.
For me, at the end of the day, I think, the people that are gonna download are gonna download it. I know myself, I'm somebody who will download a record and still buy it if I enjoy the record. So I feel like if people really enjoy the music, they're gonna go buy it and want to buy it, you know what I'm saying? Like, proud to pay, as Nipsey would say, you know what I'm saying? But I think, at the end of the day, I think for me, when the leaks come out, I'm more knowledgeable about what that next record and that next single should be. So, for me, somebody who, has a lot of single-driven records, I think when I'm able to find out what that record is that people are rocking with and it be something that I didn't expect, that's always what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, I always wonder how an artist goes about singles, because you have the first single, obviously, like it's planned, and the second single is the second single plan. Are you waiting for that one to come out, or is it just like, what people like?
I think for me, like, the game is weird. I think, it's a new day and age to where you can release like a single on the radio and then have a couple other records come out on the street and they don't really conflict, or people won't even look at them as singles. They're just like, oh, that's just a record he dropped, keep us cool until he got that single ready. And then when the single drops, they're like, oh, that's the one we were waiting for, to where, I think the fans aren't as dumb as, people think they are, and they're not just listening to the records, they're really paying attention to everything that's going on. So for me, when I see, records come out in between, like with this project, I did the, Body Language with Usher and Tinashe, and then I had a couple records in between drop to get people ready for the album. I had Blunted drop, I had Like a Hot Boy featuring Young Thug and Brick Baby Shitro. I had Cool Back, which is another solo record of mine, just come out and give people a vibe to where, I do interviews and they're like, oh, Body Language first single, so does this make up the whole album? And I'm like, nah, like, how can one record make a whole entire album?
I was listening to Hotel, and for some reason I decided to go down to the comments, and someone said, this nigga Chris be just giving niggas careers. And I'm thinking, like, first of all, Kid Ink's a phenomenal writer.
That's crazy, right.
Like,
definitely wrote the record. Like, that's my thing too. Like, I'm sorry to cut you off. It's just, it's funny to me just already knowing where this is going. Like, people say that, and I think it's my job now to get across, how much of the actual writing and production I'm putting towards these records. Because for me, at the beginning, it's like, I don't really care about none of the publishing and all of that extra stuff, more so than I just want to have these records sound hot. And now it's getting to a point where, you really want to get those credits and really be like, yo, I'm involved a lot more when you see people saying that you're not involved. It's like, yeah, Chris sung that hook, but he didn't write the hook.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I still got in the studio, I wrote a part, Verse Simmons came in, wrote some extra stuff, and then I presented the hook. And I think that's what helps me get the features more than anything, is presenting a record that the people are already like, yo, this is kind of a hit already. So if I get on it, then I'm a part of the record, and we can make it bigger. So I think that's the whole goal when I write records.
And then those biggest artists, they go on and they go on tour and they do your songs on their set.
Right, like Trey Songz and Chris definitely they asked me for, track outs and records for the tour. So it's like, from there, even when I talked to Trey and he was doing the remix, he was like, yo, make sure this is your record. Like, I know that you a new guy and everything, but I'm still feeding off of you. Like, I'm here, but you're still helping me at the end of the day as much as I'm helping you. So, you know, when he told me that, I was kind of like, yeah, it kind of makes sense to an extent. Like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of new artists don't think of it like that. They're just ready to give themselves out. Like, I'm new. I got to get on. I got to do whatever I got to do. Y'all got all free verses and hooks and everything for the, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, you really in control more than you think you are.
Now your body language is killing them right now. You have more joints and more joints. You feel like you're here. Your people are finally starting to take you like, you know, this nigga's for real.
Right. I think it's definitely, you know, a stamped situation. You know, I feel like I'm in the game to where people are more so not looking forward to me to do something brand new, more so than probably just to fall off. Like, I feel like it's up to me really just to grind. You know, I feel like I've seen so many people get to this position and then just stop working to where, you know, that's definitely not where I'm at. But I think what keeps me going is I'm in a position where I feel like I'm, you know what I'm saying, up here and grinding and getting more, but I'm still, you know what I'm saying, catching flights and, you know what I'm saying, doing things and sitting in first class, and people are like, why are you sitting here? I don't know you. To where, you know, right, to where it's like, what do? You know what I'm saying? To where I feel like that still motivates me to feel like it's new fans and still people that are growing with me more so than they're, you know what I'm saying, not. And they're leading the way and they're like, oh, I'm over it. It's more of a brand new situation. So, you know, I'm patient with that.
What went through your mind when you decided to go like crazy with the tattoos? Because like, I want to go crazy with the tattoos, but I you know, this shit might not work out. I might have to get a real job.
Right. And that's what's funny, like with the acting thing, because I was in acting and I started getting tattoos and I had to start hiding the tattoos. Like every role, it was like you got to start wearing long sleeves, and then I was like, I can't do this no more. I keep getting blasted too much and they stopped booking me. And it was like, you got too many tattoos, you can't do no roles. So it was like, from there, I think, you know, I kind of just made a decision, especially before music, because I know a lot of people have that thing where they're like, oh, I'm getting into music, I'm about to get fully blasted. Like, that was never the goal. I started getting stomach tattoos and back tattoos when I was in high school. And people would always ask me like, why would you get a tattoo on your stomach? And you can fill up your arms first. I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna get fully blasted. At the end of the day, y'all gonna see me in a couple years and that's not gonna matter. It's like a vision there. So I think I always had a fully blasted vision, you know what I'm saying, with the tattoo situation coming from LA.
So what I want to do, right? I want to introduce my girlfriend. I have a new girlfriend every week, just because I'm baller like that. You know, I'm not in a committed relationship like you. So
every
Soraya.
week. Hi, Soraya. This is a lady with a nice name.
Yes. So we're gonna play a game. We're
Game
gonna
time.
cut up some cards. You can just deal with cards.
Rules of the game.
Rules of the game. Okay, so you just gotta give me the most horrible answer.
Yeah.
You have to be the worst here.
All
Right.
So have him pick a card.
Card time.
Peeking.
Swoop. Oop, I didn't even read it. I thought I read it, but I didn't. I don't know what it
Okay.
says.
Armani suit, $1,000. Dinner for two at a swanky restaurant, $300. The look on her face when you surprise her with blank. Priceless.
Ooh. Perfect. Perfect. The look on her face when you surprise her with.
All right. So,
You hear this,
Zilla
Chuck?
has Armani suit, $1,000. Dinner for two at the swanky restaurant, $300. The look on her face when you surprise her with the unbelievable world of mushrooms. Priceless.
Yeah.
I won. Listen to this one. I won this one.
The look on her face when you surprise
The look on her face when you surprise her with. Go ahead, man. She gonna say it.
Giant sperm from outer space.
Giant sperm from outer space. The look on her face.
The look on her face.
It's important. Face is the important word in this sentence.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say you won. You're the first person to ever beat me in this game.
I won.
But you're a horrible person. That reminds me of the fact that I feel like Instagram has ruined my outlook on life.
Yes.
Like, I used to just want like a regular girl, like the baddest girl, and I will be together until she needs KY jelly to have sex.
Yes.
But now I feel like
He needs a hashtag WCW.
right. No, now I feel like I need a yacht in order to pull a bad bitch.
A yachty.
Yeah, a yacht.
Oh, you need a yacht.
A yacht
to pull a
some
thought.
shit.
Okay.
Like I want.
Yachts for thought. Oh!
So what's next? The album comes out. After the album, you're gonna do a tour?
Probably.
Probably.
And I think, you know, it's pretty regular for me to go out and, you know, really promo on the road with the records. I think it's beneficial not only for, you know what I'm saying, the fans to get the new music out. It's for me too. I'm always ready to like put the new music out. I hate performing the old records,
Yeah.
so it's like for me, I'm like, as soon as the album comes out, I want to get these new songs across and see what performs well, because I have records that perform well than they play on the radio. Like
Yeah.
I have records that are bigger at my shows than they're bigger, you know what I'm saying, to the public, you know what I'm saying, who listens to my radio records. So it's dope to see what records really respond to the people instead of the ones that they're forced to listen to.
That's our show, folks. Join us next week when we pluck a fairy in the eye and then pull their wings off.
With giant sperm from outer space.
Giant sperm from outer space.
Yo, what's up? This your boy Kid Ink Man, and you watching Global Grind. You know what it is.
Fuck you up, son.
Do you feel like you got a claim at the title of King of New York? Or is that still important that people even want anymore?
Nah,